reminder in the mail. You've got they're talking about 50p tax rate. In other words, big tax rate that Gordon Brown brought in once. And there's a problem here for the Conservatives, is there?
Well, yeah, because they're going back on their manifesto that they said that they wouldn't be doing this. And Liz Truss just, what, a month ago, they were going to cut the 50p tax. And now they're bringing it back. And maybe even to people earning 140k. I don't think this is going to work. People will just take their money elsewhere. They'll go abroad. And why is it always people earning, the people who are earning the most, people who are working hard, they get taxed 50%? How is that fair, Emily? How is that fair?
What about the introducing a new top rate of tax? Well, I think it's difficult. I mean, I'm not sure it would actually raise that much money. I mean, when we had that ill-fated budget with quasi-quadrangular Liz Truss last month, cutting the 45p top rate would only cost the Treasury £2 billion. So introducing a new top rate, reintroducing, which of course Labour, the Tories got rid of, Darling introduced it in his budget, I think in 2010. I'm not sure it would actually bring a huge amount of money back into the economy, and it does mean that, you know, that there's the age-old argument of it stymies investment and we have a brain drain. I mean, look, I think it's symbolic. I think the Tories have got a massive problem. We're going to hear in a couple of weeks' time what their plan is to fill the coffers. We've talked a lot about the nurses and the problems with public sector. You know, we are in really we've run out of money. There's not enough money,
well,
and the government have to do something.
Is that true?
Go on, Peg.
Is that true? Is that true? We're all saying there's not enough money. Do you know what I mean? You know, our debt to GDP ratio is actually less than countries like the USA and Canada and Japan and France. Countries all the time run big debts.
But hang on a minute, that's an argument for borrowing, which would mean our kids have to pay it back through their taxes, paying back money they haven't even spent.
Not necessarily. You just keep borrowing.
Really?
You know, there's decisions and choices to be made here, and I don't think we should say that there is necessarily this massive black hole that has to be filled. There are decisions and choices.
I was talking to some friends who are all my friends are much cleverer than me, and they all said what Peg said. They just said, "You don't understand economics if you think we have to pay it back. We don't ever have to pay it back. As long as you print your own money, you just keep printing." And I said.